Seniors, please rise. Please join me now in applauding the Timberlane Graduation Ensemble under the direction of District Music Director Anthony DiBartolomeo for their performance this evening. The arrangement they performed was written by 2000 graduate of Timberlane High School, Michael Callahan. Accompanying me on the stage this evening are Timberlane School Board member Mrs. Lori Aubrey, Mr. Stephen Brown, Mrs. Elizabeth Costa, Mrs. Lisa Withy, Mrs. Arlene Champy, Mr. Michael Miscola, Chairman Lieutenant William Baldwin, Superintendent of Schools Dr. Douglas McDonald, Assistant Superintendent Mr. Richard LaSalle, and Director of Secondary Education Mr. Charles R. Coker, Jr. At this time, it is also my pleasure to introduce Senior Executive Committee members Nicolette Gagnon and Magdala Johnson. Nicolette will read the invocation, and Magdala will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Please remain standing after the pledge as the seniors from the Select Ensemble perform our national anthem. Nicolette.
Thank you. This evening, we are all gathered together one last time as the full class of 2007. We come together to remember our past 12 years of school, whether too long or too short, and all the memories we have made along the way with one another. It will soon be time for some of us to separate and continue in a different direction, but these paths may run together later in life. This is the end of our time at Timberlane, but it is also the exciting beginning of a new time in our lives. Some of us may be moving on to institutions of higher learning, others may be entering the workforce, others may be leaving for the military, and still others may be simply taking a nice vacation. But no matter where our paths lead, may we always remember, as Joseph Campbell once said, to follow our bliss. Thank you.
Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
One and two.
One and two.
One and two.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. That was beautiful. It is my pleasure at this time to call to the stage Vice President of the Senior Executive Committee, Evan Russell, who will give the welcoming address. Evan?
Thank you, Mr. Woodworth. Hello. This is the final farewell. It is my duty tonight to welcome you to this procession and say a little bit about what it all means. Hi-ho. I am afraid that I can't do that, though. I cannot welcome here because it would be sheer rudeness on my behalf to say that I have the power or authority to welcome you to something that you have clawed and fought to reach for over 12 years of your life. You're here because you made it here. Every person here knows exactly what tonight is, and no one needs to be welcomed. You've earned it. Students, parents, friends, teachers, and acquaintances, you all know exactly why each of you are here and the myriad of hours that you've put into simply arriving at this point of departure. It would be a disrespect for anyone but yourself to welcome here tonight after all you have put into this educational odyssey. We all have people to thank. You will thank yours, and I will thank mine. Mom, Dad, Nolan, thank you. As for what happens on this night, I can only say this. When you cross this stage, your normal scholastic career dies. So it goes. Tonight is a funeral where each student will lay to rest the greater part of their life's dedication and walk away carrying a small paper casket within which countless memories and accomplishments will be housed. Do not fret, however, because tomorrow morning when the sun rises over each and every student here, they will be present at a baptism of their new life journey. Hi-ho. Tonight is a bittersweet celebration of both death and new life. This is the pinnacle, the turning point, where the transition happens. That is what tonight is. This year was our final one at Timberlane, and it was a memorable one for countless reasons. The most important reason took place at the beginning of the year when we changed our title from underclassmen to seniors. This, however, was only a change in title. Contrary to what some believe, there was no great transformation where one day we simply bloomed into all-powerful, almighty seniors. Those thoughts are simply ridiculous. We never became seniors because we changed from what we were. Being the oldest in the school did not make you any better at all than anyone except that you got first picks at parking. We are what we always will be. There won't be any glorious knowledge endowed upon any of you tonight simply because you can move your tassel from one side of your cap to the other. Any change that happens will be brought on by you personally and on your own means with your own sweat and tears. So after tonight, don't stop learning or growing or maturing because that is what life is. Life isn't simply existing, walking upright and taking nourishment. Life is an everlasting progression towards making this world the best of all possible worlds for both yourself and, more importantly, everyone else. This is a celebration, but nothing more than pomp and circumstance. It is up to you to make it worthwhile in the long run. Life is a slapstick. Hi-ho.
Thank you, Evan. Before continuing the ceremony with the speeches of our top-ranking seniors, I'd like to present this year's Outstanding Senior Award. This goes to a gentleman who has distinguished himself in the classroom as a tenor and pianist for the select choir and as president of the National Honor Society. Students and staff not only admire him for his broad range of talents, but for his character, his wit, and his humor. Please join me in applauding this year's Outstanding Senior, Jeffrey Linehan. Jeffrey, please come forward so I can give you your award.
Is that it?
We will now hear the commencement addresses of our top three ranking students. After all three have given their addresses, I will ask them to meet in front of the stage with Assistant Principals Mr. John Leary, Mr. Dwight Wilder, Mr. Sean Kiley, and Mrs. Maria Denola to present them with their awards. The first of our three commencement speeches will be given by our class essayist, Jonathan Carifio, a gifted math and science student and recipient of this year's Faculty Award at the Honors Recognition Night. Jonathan?
Thank you, Mr. Woodworth. Greetings, everyone. Excuse me. As I stand out here looking at everyone, it's difficult to believe that this moment has actually arrived. For me, at least, this has been a moment that I've always imagined, but never actually believed would occur. Even now, it seems strange. For so long, it has seemed so far away, yet at the same time, the speed which has drawn nearer over the past 4 years has been faster than I could have possibly imagined. It's an exciting day, without a doubt, but also a nervous one for many, I'm sure, including myself. We've waited so long for this ceremony, one that is, in theory, quite simple. We march out here, listen to myself and a few other people talk, get a piece of paper, and go home. Yet the simple motions of this ceremony have a much deeper meaning. The march down here symbolizes our journey throughout high school and the way that we've grown throughout the past 18 years. The diploma, which we worked so hard for, represents our ticket to freedom, to adulthood, and to be able to go out into the world and become the people that we'd always thought we could be. And flipping our tassels from one side to the other symbolizes the transformation that we've made. The ceremony today is a result of all our hard work throughout the past 4 years. We put in 4 long years of late-night homework sessions, exams, rehearsals, practices, projects, and essays. We've learned lessons about math, science, history, literature, and the world around us. But just as importantly, we've learned about who we are and about life itself. We have grown not only intellectually, but emotionally and personally. Although today is a celebration of what we accomplished, it is also a celebration of our chance to go into the world and make it a better place. In the words of John Maynard Keynes, the difficulty lies not in the new ideas, but in escaping the old ones, which ramify, for those brought up as most of us have been, into every corner of our minds. We now have the opportunity to go into the world and improve it with our new ideas, just as the new ideas that we have learned here have helped us to improve ourselves. While I look happily toward the future, excited for the opportunities that I'll have, I can't help to be sad but to leave this all behind me. I've come to know a lot of people during these years, and their influence on my life is undeniable. To all of my friends, teachers, instructors, and my parents, and anyone else who has helped me out, all I can say is thank you from the bottom of my heart. It would take too long to name you all, but I'm sure that you know who you are. Without you all, I never could have come close to being where I am today, and I know that everyone else here graduating feels the same way about those who have helped them. None of us could have done it alone, a thought echoed by the great Sir Isaac Newton with his famous words, "If I have seen further than others, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants." As I see all of you here, many of you familiar faces, memories of the past 18 years flow back into my mind. Some memories are good, some not so much, but all have been instrumental into shaping me into who I've become today. To all of you that I've known throughout the past 18 years, I thank you for the impact that you've had on my life and for all of the memories that we've shared together. Although I have many plans for where I want to go in my future, I know that I will never forget all of the memories I've made and the people I've met here. These memories will last a lifetime, and nothing can take them from us. Although the majority of our lives are in front of us, our formative years in high school and before will affect who we are forever. But despite all that we have gone through, none of us have yet really lived. Perhaps the greatest part of the freedom we are now given is the opportunity to see the world around us. There's so much more that we haven't seen, and we've got a lifetime to see it all. So, to all of my fellow graduates, the class of 2007, I challenge you to go out, see the world, and show what we've got to offer. Thank you.
Thank you, Jonathan. Before I move on to the salutatorian address, I'd like the students to join me in applauding the greatest staff and faculty in the entire United States of America, Timberlane staff. I'm just a little biased. Described by our social studies teacher, Mr. Ray Moore, as perhaps the most driven student I have ever met, our salutatorian possesses an integrated balance of intellect, drive, humor, and sensitivity. I present to you the lovely Miss Jennifer Foden.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome, and thank you for coming. Throughout my 12 years as a student at Timberlane, I've made so many good memories with a lot of great people. I'm not going to lie, though, I complained a lot, too, as I'm sure all of you have, about homework and friends and teachers or anything that stressed us out. But every time I complained within earshot of an adult, without fail, I would get the same tired speech. They'd say to me, "You have no idea how lucky you are. I would give anything to be back in high school. Don't waste it because it goes by way too fast." I would sigh, roll my eyes, and go vent to someone my age who understood what I was talking about. As I stand here in front of all of you, however, I'm starting to realize that all the adults in my life understood a lot better than I gave them credit for. They were right. These 4 years truly have been the best years of my life, and it seems so surreal that they're already over. For the past 12 years, our focus has been getting through school, and now we're finally through, and we're ready to go out and take on the world. There are so many people in my life that supported me and helped me throughout high school, supported and helped all of us. And though right now I'll be thanking my own personal mentors and loved ones, I'd like to direct this thanks also to all of you sitting out there in the bleachers. If you're here, you've done something important in the life of one of our seniors. Thank you so much for being here and for helping us through these difficult times. We couldn't have done this without you. To my family, Mom and Dad, you're my constant support system. Thank you both so much for being there, for loving me unconditionally, and for never asking more of me than I could give. I love you both so much, and I feel like I'm ready to go face my future because of you. To my brother Brian, I'm so proud to be your sister. Thank you for teaching me that school's not the only important thing in life, and that it's okay to relax and have fun and laugh once in a while. And to Corey, you're the best sister any girl could ask for. You're my role model, my confidant, and my better half. Thank you for always being there to listen to me and encourage me. You mean the world to me, little sister. To Jake, thanks for putting up with my mood swings and my occasional craziness. I've never met anyone like you, and I don't think I ever will. I love you. To my teachers, thank you all for the opportunities that you've given me and given all of us. You've all done so much for us, and I'm so grateful to every one of you. You've taught us things that go beyond the normal teacher's job description, and I know that we're all so grateful for that. There's one of you in particular that I would like to recognize. Mr. Devaney, out of all the teachers that I've had in my 12 years as a student, you have influenced my life and inspired me the most. Not only did you teach me about English and literature, you taught me the importance of never settling for less than what I want and of being myself. Thank you for understanding, for believing in me, and for treating me like an individual instead of just like another student. I can't really describe how big an impact you've had on my life, but I'm sure a lot of other students would agree that you're no normal teacher, and I'll always be grateful for your guidance and for your friendship. And finally, to my friends, and to all of you out there, you're all amazing, unique people, and I'm so glad that I met every one of you. You all have touched my life profoundly, and I'll never forget the memories we share. To my sweethearts, Hannah and Kaylee, every girl has best friends, and you two are mine. We've been through so much together, panic attacks and breakdowns, adventures and plateaus, laughter and tears. I could fill an encyclopedia with all the reasons I'm grateful for our friendship, and it still wouldn't communicate the bond that we share. Over the past 4 years, you girls have become sisters to me, and I couldn't imagine trying to do this without you. You're my strength, my inspiration, and my mentors. There are no two more genuine, ambitious women that I would have rather spent this time with. Remember that I will be with you, we'll do this together, and life is amazing with you on the ride. I love you both so much. To all of you sitting out here in front of me, I just want to say a few more things before I conclude my speech. And I didn't write these things down, so forgive me if it's a little choppy or less polished than the rest of what I've been saying. When people talk about graduation, they talk about how exciting of a day it is and how important of a day it is. And don't get me wrong, it's both of those things 100%. But when people talk about the excitement and the importance of the day, I feel like they forget that it can be really scary too. I think it's scary. I mean, we're being shoved out into the real world with nothing but a piece of paper that says we're ready and we can handle it. And I'm scared. I don't know where I'm going to be 2 years from now or even 2 weeks from now, and I don't know where the future is going to lead me. I used to think that being afraid was such a bad thing, but now I know that it's not at all. It's okay to be scared as long as you don't let that get in your way of achieving whatever you want to achieve out of life. It's okay to be unsure and to not have a 5-year plan and to not know where you're going to be 2 years from now or even 2 weeks from now. I'm confident that every single one of you will be able to achieve whatever you want to achieve because you're all driven, talented individuals who have so much potential for the future. So I challenge you to go out there and keep going after your dreams and pursuing your goals because that makes life worth it. Don't ever let anyone tell you that you can't do something, and don't ever settle for good enough because every single person sitting in front of me deserves so much more than good enough. I'm proud and honored to have known all of you and to be able to say that I'm a member of Timberlane's graduating class of 2007. Congratulations, you guys, and good luck on whatever path you choose to take because I know you'll go far. Thank you.
Thank you, Jennifer. This year's valedictorian address will be given by David Linehan. David has matched his academic attainments at Timberlane with a touch of class. I will cherish the memory of the music he composed and performed at special events this year. Known for his respectful manner, his keen intellect, and his quiet but competitive drive, next fall, David will be attending Rensselaer Polytechnical Institute in Troy, New York with his brother Jeff. David.
Thank you very much, Mr. Woodworth. It is my pleasure to welcome all of you on behalf of the class of 2007. Family and friends, teachers and administrators, fellow graduates, and other distinguished guests. We are here today to celebrate not the end of our high school careers, but the beginning of the rest of our lives. Look around you and see that we are ready to take the next step on our journey through life. While our goals and dreams may be different, each one of us is prepared to take his or her place in this world. Throughout the past 4 years, I have observed my peers, as well as myself, grow into respectful, mature adults. To arrive at this stage in life, we needed a significant amount of help along the way. We thank from the bottom of our hearts our parents, other relatives, and friends who have been with us from the beginning, providing support, direction, and of course, money. Others touched us briefly, that special teacher, coach, administrator, who came into our lives to provide us with a little extra help when there was nowhere else to turn. Our acquaintances over the past 4 years have flourished into lasting personal relationships. We are thankful to each and every person here today for making a significant impact on our lives. Over the past 4 years, I have witnessed the class of 2007 develop into a true community. We will never forget our experiences at Timberlane, football games, concerts, Spirit Week, and the prom. Although we may not want to say goodbye, it is time to move on to greater things. So what is the next step on this journey? For some, the next step is college. Others will enter the working world. Still others will take part in the protection of our country. It is up to us now to make these kinds of decisions based on what we desire to get out of our lives. We all want success. We have to remember that our definitions of success vary from person to person. We need to remember that being successful in one aspect of our lives does not automatically lead to happiness, and we all wish to be happy. The goal is not as important as the paths we take. For life to be worthwhile, we should make certain that we are always enjoying the ride along the way. Our success lies in the willingness to learn and become involved. Timberlane has prepared us to be open-minded and academically well-rounded. Even in times of doubt, we should always try to find a beneficial solution. Class of 2007, we've made it this far, but there is plenty more this world has to offer. Let us take the advantage of the numerous opportunities that are and will be presented to us. Let us make certain that we are always prepared to make our own decisions. Today I look around and I can see the progress we have made as a whole. This is truly a proud moment for students and parents alike. Finally, we are ready to build our own support. I'm sure our parents are looking for a break from all the hassle and confusion we thrust upon them. As high school comes to a close for us, we all envision the future with excitement, hope, perhaps fear. We fear that maybe things won't work out exactly as planned. But how often in life do events line up perfectly with our plans? In order to survive the future, we have to be open and willing. Willing to try new things, willing to form new relationships, willing to let go of the past should it stand in our way. As we take this time to celebrate our success thus far, we must keep in mind that we are still very much at the beginning of a long journey. Though it is uncertain of what awaits us in the future, we are well on our way towards achieving our goals. Congratulations, class of 2007. We did it.
Thank you, David. At this time, I'd like to formally recognize our top 3 students. So will they please join our assistant principals in front of the podium, please. That's fine. They'll come up to you. Why don't you go down into the grass in front of the flowers. Our class essayist, Jonathan Carifio. Our salutatorian is Jennifer Foden. And our valedictorian, Mr. David Linehan. Thank you. I would now like to recognize the contributions of our superintendent of schools, Dr. Douglas McDonald. Dr. McDonald has served the Hampstead and Timberlane School District since 1995 and has served in the field of education for 38.5 years. In his tenure, the district has grown leaps and bounds, and he has masterfully led the way, working closely with the school board and the budget committee to expand the capacity of our schools to meet the educational needs of the children at all levels in all of our 4 towns. It is my pleasure to call him to the podium now to address this graduating class. Dr. McDonald.
Thank you. Good evening, and congratulations to the class of 2007. 12 years ago, I came back to Timberlane because I had been a 4th grade teacher at the Pollard School in the early 70s, and you were entering 1st grade. And I was thinking about that as you were entering 1st grade. A lot of you had tears because you didn't want to leave your mother. And now you're graduating 12 years later and you have tears because you don't want to leave your friends. So it's gone full circle. And it's fitting that we are leaving together, you as graduates and me transitioning into retirement. So much has happened since you've entered Timberlane in 1995, and each of you has accomplished so very much. You've been an outstanding class. and we have really appreciated your leadership over the years. This evening, we're here to celebrate your achievement and to wish you well as you move to the next phase of your life. I hope that as you leave Timberlane, you will live by the words of See Hope, that you'll fight for what's right and fair, that you'll take risks for that which matters, that you will give help to those who are in need, and that you will leave the earth a better place for what you have done and who you are. We are very proud of what you've accomplished, and we hope as you leave Timberlane that you have success and a productive and healthy life in the year to come. We also hope that each of you will make a world of faith, unity, and love, and that each of you will take the time to make a positive difference in the lives of the people that you touch. Once again, congratulations on earning your high school diploma.
Thank you, Dr. McDonald. I would now like to call forward the chairman of the school board, a Timberlane graduate of the class of 1990, Lieutenant William Baldwin. He will share a few words with the class of 2007.
I'm the cleanup hitter here for speeches, so hopefully I do it justice here. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, faculty, administrators, friends and family, and of course, the graduating class of 2007. I'd like to start off by saying what an honor it is to be here and what a privilege it is to speak to all of you on such an important day of your lives. This is truly one of many milestones of your life, and most of all, the beginning. As a former graduate of Timberlane Regional High School class of 1990, I never thought in a million years I'd be standing here speaking to all of you. I just hope that my words today can inspire, guide, and congratulate you all of your hard work to get to this point. This is the beginning of your lives, and with life comes choices. The choice you make today can and will change the choices of your future. Maybe what college you choose to attend, what line of work you go into, or maybe you choose to serve your country. Whichever it may be, remember the road not taken is the one we miss the most. Working hard for what we want or believe in is more rewarding than anything that comes easy. My hope for all of you today is that you live your lives without ever having to say, I wish I had. You can do anything that life puts in front of you if you believe in yourself. No one ever said life was easy, but it is sure worth living. The memories and friends you have made over the years will last a lifetime. You will look back someday and you'll say, remember when? And with a smile, you'll say, I remember that. You are our future. Believe in yourself and respect the people who have come before you. Respect one another is one of the main ingredients for success in the workplace or getting along in society. Whatever course you choose in the next phase of your life, make it one you believe in. Do not be afraid of challenges, hard work, or even making a mistake. This is all about life and what you make of it. So be proud of what you have, and be proud of what you have accomplished and what you will accomplish in the future. In closing, congratulations to you all on your outstanding achievements as graduates of the class of 2007. Make no mistake, Timberlane Regional High School is one of the finest in the land. And it is the graduates that are fine as well. As you set off into the world, don't be afraid to succeed. All of you sitting here have the brightest of futures ahead. I wish you great success and happiness. God bless, and happy graduation. Congratulations.
Thank you, Lieutenant Baldwin. Now, as the principal of Timberlane Regional High School, it is my privilege and honor to present the class of 2007 to the Timberlane Regional School Board and the Superintendent of Schools. I certify that each member of the class has completed the requirements for graduation as established by the State of New Hampshire and the Timberlane School Board, and I request that the Board confer their diplomas. At this time, I'd like to call Mr. Sean Kiley to the microphone to introduce the first half of the graduating class.
Move back.
David Andrew Linehan. Jennifer Ann Foden. Jonathan Edward Carifio. Rebecca Marie Stewart. Evan Bradley Russell. Nicolette Ruth Gagnon. Giselle Candace Boulay. Nicole Phyllis Caswell. Andrew William DiBartolomeo. Diploma presented by his father, Anthony DiBartolomeo. Ariel Hope Goldfarb. Amanda Jean Horgan. Magdala May Johnson. Cody John LaPlante. Nicole Romanek. Igor Yevgenovich Sentilovich. Caitlin Ann Winglass. Danielle Nicole Manso. Max Ryan Alquist. Andrea Mina Resende. Amanda M. Fuller. Catherine Elizabeth Urick. Congratulations. Erica Ray Larkin. Grace Elizabeth Veazey. Sarah A. Gunda. Jeffrey Michael Linehan. Lindsay Rose Ryan. Melanie Elizabeth Adamo. Lindsay Danielle Ahern. Emily P. Antanovich. Jillian Celia Bassi. Aubrey Lynn Bean. Brian Charles Bolio. Emily Blair. Glenn James Brann. Amanda Lynn Bresnahan. Kaylee Beth Cassidy. Amy Johanna Cosio. Jessica Diane Cody. Sarah Elise D'Angelo. Thibaut Francois Yves Delou. Samantha M. Doobie. Brittany Nicole Farrell. Adrian Gabriella Gorey. Eric Gustafson. Eris Christina Hargreaves. Presented by her mother, Leslie Harrington, Kelly Brash Harrington. Ashley Nicole Harris. Marissa Renee Heenan. Presented by his mother, Joyce Hinson, Brian Travis Hinson. Karen Marie Huberdeau. Samantha Danielle Jacobus. Colleen Marie Kelly. Presented by his mother, Alice Claxton, Eric Claxton. Eric John LaCour. Heather Catherine Lewis. Dustin Henry Lockhart. Kristen Elizabeth McDougall. Benjamin Scott Major. Shannon Marie Maloney. Caitlin Alexandra Madsen. Alex Victor Miola. Allison Elizabeth Merrill. Hannah Grace Morin. Crystal Anna Morin. Hannah Rose Ovaska. Lynn Marie Passanisi. Amanda Lee Peterson. Nicole Marie Riccio. Patrick John Robinson. Taylor Kimball Roccapriori. Lauren Beth Schmidt. Nicole Ashley Schomburg. Nicole Marie St. Pierre. Megan L. Stanley. Robert James Terushka. William Romline Trumper. Kelly Lynn Watton. Elizabeth Crosby Webster. Lauren Elizabeth Williams. David James Young. Sasha Marie Abbott. Julian Mark Aciard. Travis Nathan Albee. Ashley Elizabeth Anderson. Laurel Catherine Angie. Ashley Marie Atwell. Gabrielle Elizabeth Baker. Emily Meredith Balkus. Zachary G. Ball. Danny J. Barrett. Billy Brandon Barth. Joseph Richard Bolio. Amber Ray Bedard. Brian Michael Bellantoni. Jesse Aaron Lee Blanchette. Zachary Nicholas Blinn. Kyle Lawrence Bolin. Kevin Michael Borelli. Kristen Elise Bouchard. Zachary T. Bowen. David Michael Bowie. Spencer Taylor Brayall. Carlina Lynn Bridges. Janelle M. Britton. Heather Marie Brooks. Jennifer Ashley Brown. Justin M. Brown. Lindsay Marie Burba. Jennifer Marie Burns. Ryan William Bushnell. Jessica Lee Call. Keith R. Campbell. Michael Scott John Deere. John Carpenter. Andrea Marie Chipman. Dustin W. Champa. Daniel J. Simon. Daniel Arthur Clark. Brendan Thomas Clemens. Kristen Elizabeth Colella. Kelsey Lee Collins. Peter David Collins. Sean R. Collins. Jamie Lynn Como. Jason Vincent Cornelius. Kyle Timothy Cotter. Kyle Brendan Councilman. Lindsay Marie Cowhig. Kirsten Amanda Crescenzo. Laura Marie Crocco. Robert Dalrymple III. Lindsay Nicole Dasky. Jessica Lee D'Angelo. Robert E. DeGregory. Joseph Angelo Deliri. Laureen Tracy Lee Deliri. Michael J. Dennis. Alessandra DeRico. Miles DeVitz. Brian Thomas Dick. Anthony J. DePiero. Sean Michael Driscoll. Jessica Drucker. Stephen Michael Doobie. Derek Michael Dupuy. Jonathan Clayton Earnshaw. Ashley Nicole Eason. Amanda Harley Faya. Christina Ashley Findyson. Gary Paul Fisher, Jr. Derek Spalding Foland. Tague Patrick Foley. Brandon Robert Foster. Chad W. Fournier. Edward James Fournier. Kevin A. Frazier, Jr. Alexander J. Fry. Leslie A. Fuller. Robert Joseph Gallant. Calais Gaudet. Kayla Marie George. Callie Lynn Gifford. Lucas R. Goulet. Alexander Gove. Michael Thomas Gravelis. Lana Marie Grundy. Chad Alexander Garino. Dana Marie Gilmet. Michael B. Hall. John Hamilton. Sarah Ann Hamilton. Daniel Hendershot. Stephen Henderson. I'd now like to invite Mr. John Leary, Assistant Principal, to finish off the reading of the names.
Patrick Hain. Sean Patrick Hogan. Jason Arthur Holt. Ashley Nicole Hoyt. Christopher Andrew Hussey. Douglas James Jackson. Ashley Samantha Janvrin. Nicholas M. Jones. Thomas David Kaminsky. Jason William Cast. Edward S. Cava. Jennifer Marie Keene. Hillary Elizabeth Kaiser. Douglas Rand Kimball. Jermaine Anderson King. Andrew Leonard Kreidermacher. Jessica Therese Critter. Nicole Marie Lambert. Ryan Albert Lane, presented by his mother, Priscilla Lane. Jeremy Robert Lang. Stephanie Mary Lanza. Joshua Larkin. Jonathan LaValle. Gregory William Lee. Jason Edward Lee. Alyssa Marie Lewis. Anthony R. Lister. Christopher Lewis. Sarah Beth Lorigan. Paul James Luciano. Jessica Lyle. Daniel James Lynch. Stephanie Mace. Courtney Elizabeth McLeod. Kaylee Sharon McLeod. Jacqueline Suzanne Mater. Jacqueline Mafucci. Maxwell James Mann. Paul Kenyon Najib Marab. Kristen A. Marlowe. Jillian Elizabeth Marr. Dominic Masello. Shayna Massa. Liana Massa. Sean Patrick Massey. Samantha Michelle Mastriano. Serena M. Mattio. David Madison. Molly Elizabeth Madison. Angela Marie Mayo. Rebecca Lynn McCabe. Eve Danielle McCarthy. Alex Charles McGovern. Kelly Rose McGowan. J. D. McGregor. Matthew Donald McSweeney. Michael P. Minion, Jr. Keith Allen Monahan. Cara Ann Morrill. Robert Eric Mortella. Austin J. Mucci. Jonathan David Murphy. Sean Thomas Murphy. Allison Rebecca Nadler. Michael S. Noyes. Joseph Patrick O'Connor. Damian H. Oates. Melanie Hope Olson. Lauren Ann Pava. Angela Ann Palermo. Jamie Ann Parent. Casey Lynn Peak. Lindsay Lee Peabody. Danielle Marie Pellerin. Alfred Perry. Presented by her mother, Patricia Peters, Kimberly Ray Peters. Lauren Lee Petratus. John Timothy Petrillo. Jared K. Pierce. Daniel John Poirier. Joseph Edward Pond. Presented by his mother, Kim Donahue, Christopher Prestos. Mark Richard Preventure. Samantha Christina Pushy. Bristol Rose Rozzo. Corey P. Reynolds. Kelsey Ashley Gale Richardson. Courtney Marie Richard. Sarah S. Rhines. William Rodden. Jonathan Woodbury Foy Roderick. Benny Rosado. Michael J. Royer. David R. Russell. Besnick Rustani. Kayla Elizabeth Ryan. Phil Sadowitz. Daniel Saltalamacchia. James Vincent Sarno. Scott R. Saunders. Joseph Mark Skeena. Caitlin Skeena. Michael W. Skeena. Nicholas Joseph Skeena. Melissa Schneider. Amanda Shudo. Christina Marie Scott. Megan Alexandra Seavey. Charles Willard Lincoln Center IV. Hannah Lynn Sheridan. Elise Anna Sherman. Derek Walter Sickle. Melissa Lynn Silvera. Rachel Silverman. Crystal Ann Smith. George Thomas Smith. Joshua Luke Smith. Laura Emily Smith. Matthew James Smith. Nicholas Kevin Smith. Brian Sock. Amanda Christine Spanius. Alexander Joseph Spinelli. Tori Christopher Sprague. Nicole St. Gillet. Caitlin Elizabeth St. Laurent. Kendra Lee Stanowitz. Aaron Tyler Stevenson. Courtney Lee Stewart. Joshua Henry Stewart. Brandon Barry Stickney. Andy Stoltz. May Stewart. Shane Joseph Sullivan. Tyler Frederick Sullivan. Nicole Patricia Surrett. Cameron M. Swanson. Kenneth Sweet. Nicholas Anthony Taylor. Ryan M. Taylor. Grant James Thornberry. Matthew Angelo Teresi. Danielle Renee Tringali. Lindsay Dawn Trush. Paul Udell Trumper. Heather Lynn Suprakakis. Maria Valisa Valvanis. Michael John Verducci. Caitlin Janice Wall. Andrew David Webb. Shaylin Rose Wenzel. Andrew J. White. Christopher John Winchell. Joseph Richard Weiner. Jacqueline Zunfanya. James Lawson Zeidler. Christos James Zivos.
Giving tonight's benediction is Senior Executive Committee President Rebecca Stewart. Rebecca, you have to squeeze back here.
As I stand before you, the class of 2007, I see a variety of talents and personalities that have grown so much over the past 4 years. I hope that you all go out into the world and are successful in whatever you do, and that you look back fondly on your high school experience, remembering the prom, the cruise, and who the dodgeball champions are. And here we are, finally graduating. Someone once said, we now have the opportunity to reassemble everything with the tools that we've gained. We just have to remember that we can. Remember that we have the tools and the capability to obtain our goals and to change the world. To paraphrase poet Bob Terushka, go, go, you class of 2007, go, go.
Congratulations, class of 2007. Keeping with tradition, you may now move your tassels from the right to the left. I'd like the faculty at this time to line up for the students. Class advisors, Mr. Richmond, Officer Massilia, you may dismiss your class. Mr. Del Bartolomeo, your music please. Students may rise. We request that nobody steps on the track to impede the traffic of the students heading out the gate. Congratulations once again, class of 2007.